The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Is none of this stuff working? What's going on?
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Okay, that worked. Did your cluck come through? There we go. I don't think I heard any of it, but I didn't actually have my headphones on. Ooh, I can log into Tiltify on Mix It Up now. So hopefully that stuff fires on its own without any intervention. I guess apparently Tiltify shut down their legacy API today. Hey, check this out. So I posted in both the Tiltify and the Mix It Up Discords about this problem. And then the person who responded to my post, and I didn't realize I was using their thread system incorrectly. So that's a bummer. Because I guess I was pinging people who didn't need to be pinged. But, you know, it happens. Then they came over to the Tiltify Discord and were like, hey, we're having a problem. So not only did Mix It Up take my request seriously and look into it, but they came over and they talked to the Tiltify people and they got it all figured out. Look at that. Squeaky wheel. The squeaky wheel. Just call me 9-point squeaky wheel. How's everybody doing? You guys, hopefully you're not bored of me. In before somebody comes in here and says, didn't you already stream today? Yeah, but I didn't stream as long as I normally would. And I have a lot of stuff to do. So, hello. How's it going? Yeah. Oh, no. No, you said the T word. No. You said the T word. Not the TEA word either. I don't know if I'm feeling playlist today. Get out of here, Ian. I did. And you loved it then, and you love it now. Welcome back to another 9.5 stream. Let's go. The music was too good for that. It was perfect. How's it going, everybody? Look, I have a lot of hooking to do. Okay, Ian. Again? Did it update it again? Hey, 22 out of 100 now. Woo! I'm a professional. Please take me seriously. Did you guys see that they've opened Twitch ambassador applications, or they're encouraging people to apply for the next round of Twitch ambassadors? Picks Daddy for Ambassador 2024. Excuse me. Excuse me. I believe they have a new application, and it is possible. So basically,
1.5 on a
yeah,
single
I was just gonna say, I think Science is in there like swimwear because he just filled out an application not too long ago. What's up? Who's your daddy? If you'd have told, if you'd have told 2019, 2018 9.5, first of all, that she would turn around when people say the number 9 in a public place, or that she would, you know, show up to her job and be like, hey, what's up? Who's your daddy? Picks Daddy for Amazaddy. That's who's your daddy. He needs to be the president. He was in Washington today, but he was. Science was in Washington today, out there advocating for science education, and I'm sure doing a bang-up job, and I'm really proud of my friend, and he's awesome. And he also gave me a shout-out earlier, and does so on a rather regular basis, with absolutely no provocation from me. I don't even have to be talking in his chat, and he'll just shout me out. He is a good friend, and he really cares. He has a passion for what he does. So I think he, at the very least, deserves ambassador. He and his amazing wife, his very powerful wife, Lita, and their adorable and also very powerful baby girl. Science streams. Who's your Science streams? Science_streams. Really great friend of the channel. I got to hang out with Ballant at TwitchCon. He's a super sweet guy, very knowledgeable, but very welcoming. And they don't gatekeep, and they don't punish people for their curiosity. They're really pretty awesome people. proud to call Ballant a friend and share the platform with somebody who clearly loves what he does very much. Very good at community building. We could all take a page from the book of science. And he has already applied for ambassador, but I wonder if I should poke him and be like, hey, I know you already filled out an application, but I did notice that it said, hey, if you filled out our old application. And I looked at the application and it does look different. Yes, that means I filled out the old application. I'll do it again. Why not? I know I jokingly, like, use like self-deprecating humor in here, but I love you guys and I love this place and I love what I do. And what if they say yes? What's the worst that could happen? Do the thing. Go for it. Why not? Is it scary? Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, now we just got to see if this is going to fire in Mix It Up. It's taking a little while. My darling, this number will not do. I have improved it. Wait, is that from The Incredibles? Is that what that's from? Yay, it worked! It just takes a little while.
I hear the drums
Going tonight.
Seniors only whispers of some
Quiet conversation. Bam, bam, bam.
He's coming in at
12:30 flight.
The only twinkling flashing stars that guide me towards salvation.
See? I gotta finish.
I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melody.
I gotta finish this hat.
He turned to me as if to say,
Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
there's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I place the reins down in way. Gotta take some time to do the things we never had.
Wee.
So this time, while Luigi has an idea for harmonies of the second verse, has no singing during my solo. It's not what Toto would have wanted. The wild dogs cry out in the night.
Wee.
Rested longing for some solitary heaven. I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, writing down this thing that I have.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we don't do Stream Raiders anymore. Yeah. Down in Africa. There's only one way to find out, RC. You want a refund. For what exactly? It is a long reward song. Maybe I should cut it down a little bit. I bless the rains down in Africa. Yeah, we used to play Stream Raiders. I am still a Captain TV partner, and you know, I didn't say like I'm never ever playing Stream Raiders ever again. Like I didn't make some grand, you know. I just said, hey, don't know about you guys. I'm just not really feeling it anymore. And I don't want to go through the motions. They weren't updating the game very much for a good long while there. They were like using like recycled events. Plus there was some other stuff. I have friends who work for them. I appreciate what they did for my channel, and I had fun playing the game for a long time. But I just feel like they decided other things were more the priority. They took some business risks, and those risks did not work out. And I'm not 100% thrilled with how they dealt with the situation of having to let go some of their employees. But we've talked about this before. This isn't any secret. No, I understand. I understand. It's all good. It's okay to ask, and it's not like it's like, you know, it's not a taboo subject or anything. I was very open about it. I was like, look, I love the Stream Raiders community. I love... it was not an easy decision for me to make. We kind of went out with a bang and did like a big charity thing last September. And then shortly after that, I decided to stop. Came apart. What's up? Popping in before bed. Busy week's work of travel. Mandelbrot, what's up? Hello, Bag. Bag of Donuts is in here. Could you please tell us more about these stars? What would you like to know? Besides that it's a free pattern that you can find if you type !project. You were channeling your inner Edna mode. Yes. Yes, I figured it was an Incredibles reference. I don't have the movie memorized, but I was like, that definitely sounds like something Edna would say. Oh no! What's going on, Trissy? Are you okay? I hope everything's all right. Lotus, these will be available to the first 5 people who choose the redemption as a thank you for their specific donation amount to Starlight Children's Foundation. Hello, Jang. He's never very sneaky, is he? He there's always a little bit of foreshadowing. Thanks, Jang. Yeah. Thanks, Jane. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, Jane. Hello, readers. How was your stream, Jane? Were you Legoing? Were you Gundaming? I hope it was great. Thank you, Jane, for supporting Starlight again. Thanks for being on our team, man. Hello, readers. I'm 9.5. If you've never been here before, I am called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. Robot Wizard, what are you doing? Come on, TTS. You can do it. Come on. Come on, TTS. TTS. Oh, everything has been broken lately. I am at least when I went to the Mix It Up and the Tiltify Discords and said, hey, I just brought all my stuff over from Stream Elements and now my Mix It Up stuff is broken. Hello? Can I catch a break? I'm just trying to help the kids. TT, no. Whoa! Oh no, are we gonna have to listen to Wafrica again? Are we gonna have to listen to Wafrica? Wait, I can't even remember because I just put these in the other day. No. You guys are gonna get Survivor, I think. Right? Yeah. No Africa. No Africa. Wafrica is $69 or more. And we did have somebody come in, somebody named RC. Exclamation point, yeet the appearance of calm. I just keep crocheting. No, seriously. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robot Wizard, for the 300-bit cheer. I don't know why that didn't play for you. I'll see if I can try to fix it. I don't know. Everything just breaks all the time. This is why we can't have nice things.
This number will not do.
Okay, that was your thing from Stream Elements. Come on. Do it. And then, okay. Come on. Thank you, Head On West. Thank you for the $50. $50 hike. We do a lot of charity stuff here, but Starlight is my personal favorite organization to work with. I really love what they do, and I think their mission is pretty cool. And we're at 470. Thank you so much. Thank you, Head On. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Well, you're definitely going to get a Wafrica. I don't know why the other one didn't fire. Oh, I'm still trying to figure out Mix It Up. If you don't know what's going on, it's okay. Neither do we. It's just fine. Thank you so much. $100. That is so crazy. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you. It's not crazy, in fact. It's not crazy. It's tax deductible, and it helps so many kids. It's actually 100% an awesome thing to do, and I thank you deeply. No, it's Tuesday. Seriously. Like Jang, my official push doesn't really start till the 8th. I just wrapped up another, this is kind of our, as you put it, like a soft opening kind of a thing. I did try to put in my typical, like, charity redeems on Mix It Up, and they're not firing, so let me fire them for you. Unless the bot is gonna fire them. And then what if they all play on top of each other? Oh, Lord. Well, this is what's supposed to happen when you donate between $42 and $68.99. Play.
Chicken attack!
Play. You do a thing. You play a sound. Except you don't because it changed it? Oh my God. I have a button for it right here. Hold on. I have lots of buttons. It's fake currency. Oh, yeah!
Can you feel the temperature rising? Saints are high, fever's burning. She's got the moves, she's got the drive. When the chicken attacks, will you survive? 9.5. Never seen you live. It's 9.5. 9.5. Kicking in overdrive. 9.5.
All the chaos. Just play everything. Just play everything. Do all of it. I already had the big red rubber chicken out. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Yeah, exactly. That's it. We're done. No, we're not done. We're not stopping. We're at $570.69 for Starlight. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you. Yeah, raid in, raid out. Exactly. No, I really do appreciate it. I've been working with Starlight now for a few years. And they really do a lot. And not only do I really love what they do, but they as an organization are a pleasure to work with. And, I mean, we do the charity because of, the mission and all of that, right? But the cherry on top with Starlight is their people are just super high quality. And I've been so happy to see more and more people like Jane coming on our team and a ton of other people. Pix, they do so much more than they advertise. And they take really great care of each other. Raid video, do they really need the raid video? I don't know, Miro. Is Blapple here? They love the raid video. I've been trying not to spam the raid video. Okay? But the people who are here all the time who need the raid video the least are the ones who clamor for it. So you know what? I give the people what they want. Listen, we like to call this an And if you need to get going, Jane, you know I totally understand. Thank you so much for rating, and thank you for your support of Starlight and for your enthusiasm and how much fun you bring to like everything. It really is a joy to be in Jane's channel. If you haven't followed him yet, do the thing.
Another one.
What in the world
Robot Wizard
are you doing?
122
Robot
gifts
Wizard.
with a tier 1
Robot
sub to
Wizard!
Jang.
Robot Wizard, thank you for that insane kindness, not only to me and to the channel to support what we do, but also to give 6 months. Dragon Reach, thank you. Look at that, and even $600. All right, you guys, I'm playing this raid video before you go too much further. Please don't do anything during the raid video. I'll feel so badly because the alerts don't come through. The alerts don't come through while I play the raid video. Let me just play the stupid raid video. We'll be right back. I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd. No flipping way. You didn't do it. Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody. We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh? What? She went so hard! There's people out here with reputations at stake. Okay. Jang, first of all, thank you for your 250 bits. Hopefully you can still hear me because I know how busy you are. And you probably are hungry and all that stuff. But thank you for your 250 bits for the Jurassic Rubber Chicken. And then, of course, I said, don't do anything. And Jang pushed a button and did this. I love that movie so much. That is Tell Halloween. Thank you so much, Robot Wizard. I really, really appreciate that. I appreciate you. RC did 7069 when we first started.
Better out than in.
This is true.
Say.
And then Head On West did 50. Thank you so much for your donations, all of you. And you both selected toys, books, and arts and crafts for a hospital, which is amazing. And then the $100 from Dryer Fried Chicken. Thank you. Thank you so much. Try our new spicy dryer fried tendies today. You're giving them too many ideas. You are giving them too many ideas. This is a whole meme in here about cooking steak in a dryer. Like you saw in the video, my child came in here and announced that fact to me. And ever since that day, they have been on me about we have to try to cook steak in a dryer. And as a parent and a person who attempts to observe some logic, I don't. Yeah. So I said no, and then what did they do? They sent me a toy dryer and some toy steaks so we can cook our steaks in the dryer. And actually, Chimera gave me a really good steak in the dryer related idea that I think I am going to totally use. Okay, and then Dragon Reach rounding it up with $29.31 to an even $600, which is amazing. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, I do have some information about what the different donations can do for the kids. And just while we're on the topic, and since you guys have been donating, I appreciate you so much. Just do it sous vide. No. Jang, we need to talk about this. Okay, we've already talked about this. If you have time, I will tell you why that is not okay. I'm sorry. It is not okay. It's not okay. You know I was a restaurant professional for 25 years. I know what I'm talking about, chat. Please don't cook your food in appliances meant for cleaning your clothing or your dishes. Dishwasher salmon, bad idea. Don't do it. Please, I beg of you. All right. $500 provides, all right, $500 provides toys, arts and crafts, and more to 500 plus kids diagnosed with cancer. However, what you could think of this as is $200 times 3. I love the little red wagons. It's one of my favorite things. We love the gaming station. We think this is wonderful. And that's the $5,000 mark, which we have funded a couple of different times in the past. And I'm very, very excited about that. The gowns are amazing. $40 funds a gown. The handholds are awesome and very portable, and they can clean them with hospital grade cleaning products so that they are properly sanitized between uses. Also, one thing I really love pointing out here is that the gaming rig right here, lifetime warranty through Nintendo. Handheld, lifetime warranty through Nintendo. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you for doing this for these kids. These are the wagons. These are the wagons, and I love the little red wagons. And so we've already covered 3 little red wagons this campaign. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. This is true. What Jane says is absolutely... 636. Thank you. Head on West. Thank you for the $36. So I think I know what's wrong. I tried the between argument with my alerts and mix it up, and it's like, I don't like that. It says no. I need to make amends. Amends will be made. Whoops, not the right scene. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. It's just a black screen. I'm a professional. Everything is fine. No one panic. Thank you so much for the $36 donation to Starlight. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Again, what Jang said is true. 1,600 is our current campaign goal this year for Spring Stream. And yes, this is going to be a Waluigi hat. I just need to make the letter. I'm almost there. I'll probably make that letter tonight so I can sew it on. But I'm also making redeems for people who donate to our campaign once we officially start on the 8th. So $1,600 is what it takes to cover a handheld for a hospital. But during this event, they are doing it twice. Positively Stitched, thank you so much. You guys. Positively Stitched, thank you for making it $669.69. We're like PG-13-ish here, you know. I don't market myself as like G-rated. I'm not like PG-13-ish, you know. We try not to use profanity. We try to make the jokes a little harder to understand. But we just can't help it with the numbers, I tell you. Thank you, Positively Stitched. I really appreciate you. You're awesome. I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you. And we're just happy to have all of you guys. And like I said, it's absolutely my pleasure to support this particular organization. We do a lot of stuff with different charities, but Starlight's pretty close to my heart. I spent some time in the hospital as a kid, and the boredom was really hard. But I did have nurses that were awesome and gave me stuff to do, and it helped so much. I was only 4, and it was kind of, you know, one of those things where I had to be there more for observation. I started feeling better, but I needed to stick around to ensure that an infection I had cleared. And I was just like a menace. I was pestering everyone because I was bored out of my mind. So I love what they do because it helps kids pass the time. The VR can even help lessen or eliminate the need for general anesthesia and sedation. They do go out of their way. Pandas has a story. They go way out of their way in ways that have nothing to do with like video games or, stuff like, yes, it's like they might make an additional purchase or something, and it's things that are small, but it shows that they truly care. So I'm happy to work with them, and you guys are amazing for helping us to fundraise for them. So thank you so much, everybody who did these donations. And now I got to figure out how many of these I need to trigger because you guys are too amazing, and I won't shut up. Yeah? Yeah, you sure better not. Hang on 1 second, guys. Quick BRB. My kiddo needs me real quick. 1 second. take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I don't know why I turned into like a cross between Michael McDonald and Tom Waits. Thank you for the sub.
This is what a normal piece of pizza is supposed to look like. Look at that abomination. Actually not.
Get out of the way!
An abomination.
They're trying to watch me suffer!
Ooh.
I had it on backwards! I have it on backwards! This is my eldest child, and he's right there. He's right there. And I'm terrified because he wants to create content. And I think he's going to be really good at it. But he needs a lot of things first. And so, like, he knows when I'm on down here, and he, like, kind of wants to, like, and I'm like, just a second. First of all, you're not properly clothed, okay, young man? He's very funny, but I've told him I would help him. I've told him I would probably want to do pre-recorded videos with him first, and we can edit them, and he can kind of get his bearings a little bit about, how to go about it. And I want him to be safe. Yeah, pandas. I want him to be safe, and I think that if kids are interested in it, it's not a bad thing to help them. I've been kind of poking around a little bit here and there, but I will never. One thing I would never do is, they do appear on my stream from time to time. It's not that they're not allowed on camera at all, just that they have to be properly clothed. You guys saw them in the clips. I won't parade them around all the time, require them to be involved in anything. I won't use them like I've seen other people do, because I think it's really atrocious. Personally, but there's ways to go about it and to ease them into it, I think. So yeah. Anyways, just thank you so much, because like I said, I spent some time in the hospital as a kid. I'm a parent of 3. I have a teenager, a tween, and an elementary school age kid. And not only do I have the perspective of having been stuck in the hospital as a child, but I think about parents too. And what you're doing is you are giving those kids and their families the respite of some childhood joy. And I can't thank you enough. And I love that they work with Nintendo. That's the console I grew up playing. So thank you guys for being here. If any of you need to get going and take care of yourselves, I totally understand. I am a crocheter sometimes. Positively Stitch, you're trying to do some math. You got a little math problem. And we are going to have some special redeems on the 8th when we're already gone. You're a giga. I forgot about the sign again. I'm trying to conserve electricity down here. Thank you, Jang. Thanks, Jang. Giga Mega Turbo Non Plus Ultra Pog Champ sign is not turned on. Yes. Oh, Jang said lurk. And I would love to let him pick the pair I wear toppers, but that's only if he feels like it. We could certainly pick for him. Dealer's choice is an option. You closed the tab and forgot to click back onto your calculator. So what I'm making are these little Mario stars. I learned to crochet when I was 7. After the accident that cost me the top half of my finger, which is where the nickname comes from. Thank you, Head On. Thank you again for your generosity. Ooh, I need to take a peek at that bot and figure out if that argument is the reason why it didn't work. So no, No, go to bed. Go to bed. What is it that you want to show them? See, it has to go through me off stream. I can't pause the stream. It's an online stream. I don't think I do have anything that would really like scream Starlight, except for sparkles. Here, I have mint sparkle. Let's do mint sparkle. What's up, Space Lord? How you doing? They do have one, Karen. When they came out with the game night collection, there was one, and I didn't get them. I do occasionally do Lego here, and I did build a Gundam. Is that what Jane was doing tonight? I never did catch on because things went crazy. Don't worry, I didn't sit on her. He was building the new Lego R2-D2 that just released. Very cool. So I made this, and I actually finally got a fancy stand for it. So I do need to. I did do a Gundam on stream. I'd like to do more. I really would. I really want to do more. Yeah, these are really fun, Star Woman. I would love to do more. This is the Hindry Storm from The Witch from Mercury. And it was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. I would totally do more of these. I just wish that I had, like, 8 more hours in the day, because I do a lot of crocheting. I actually do sell some of my makes. I very much enjoyed this. I used to build model cars when I was a kid, so I told Jang if we had a certain amount of funding, he could pick my first Gundam build, and I haven't had time to do another one yet, but I would like to. This was really fun, and what I thought would be cute was to see if there was any crochet Gundam patterns, and what do you know? There was already a Hello Kitty Gundam crochet pattern. And I was like, well, clearly I have to make that. I would say I think I would do this with different yarn if I did it again. Isn't this adorable? So cute. It's missing, actually, I just remembered. I need to cut out 3 little pieces of felt or embroider through the 3 little color panels right here. There was actually one last part that I forgot to finish. But isn't this adorable? And you know what's weird too? I upload my videos, my VODs to Twitch, to YouTube, and the video for me making where this is the title has not like an enormous amount of views, but certainly more views than most of those videos get. And I don't expect them to get a ton of views. But they're there for archival purposes so that people can watch the VODs, as long as YouTube is ever around. Is that a great... I don't know what that means, Linux Witch. I think this is based on an actual model that I'm pretty sure Jang did. So, yes. Yeah. Isn't it cute though? I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. If I had it to do over again, I would use cotton yarn though. Grandpa is what you colloquially call model RX78-2. Okay, cool. Nice. Thank you, Mira, for the heads up about the ads. We run 3-minute blocks of ads once an hour. If you are not subscribed, you might get an ad break. I appreciate you staying through them. You're part of the platform. We do them in blocks so that you have time to like get up and go grab a drink or something. And it turns off pre-rolls for new people joining the stream for the next hour or so. So thank you for that. But yeah, I had a blast doing this, the Hindry Storm, and I would do it again. I would gladly do it again. There, now it's protecting my sign. You stop that. You are the one who insists upon sitting behind me in my chair. You spend far too much on Gunpla. I can see how that would be a thing. I can certainly see how that would be a thing. Somebody had Army Combat Medic. Thank you so much. Thank you, Delahan. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. Army Combat Medic sent this to me, and I understand these are pretty darn easy to put together. Like it's like literally 5 pieces or something like that. These are ridiculously easy to do. So I haven't even put this together yet. I should send a message to Army Combat Medic and say, hey, would you like to be there? Thank you. I believe this was probably meant for me for like our partnerversary, etc. Super simple, but still fun. And I love Pokemon. So like, why not? And I've crocheted a bunch of Pokemon. But yeah, I do. I enjoy all different kinds of crafty stuff. And if any of you are not fiber artists and you have questions about what I'm doing, please go ahead and ask. Do not feel like you're not bothering me asking questions about, what I'm doing or, any of that. But yeah, I started when I was 7 and I set it aside when I became involved in music and theater, like video games. I actually put aside everything to devote my time to performing arts. Around the age of 11, I started violin. I started violin at age 11. And then I sang in choir and I did theater and I actually went to school for theater. I acted in probably about, I don't know, somewhere between 15 and 20, maybe more productions. In college, I also directed, stage managed, house managed. I was actually the house manager at the Bovard Auditorium at USC when I went to school there in Los Angeles. And boy, was that ever a trip. Before I was the house manager there, I was just a stagehand. And my very first day on the job at my work-study job was Steve Allen's 75th birthday party special for PBS. Steve Allen and Bill Maher and all these like crazy, we're talking old school black and white television famous people and people from more recent than that, like Bill Maher and stuff. All these people are all just around. And Steve Allen was so incredibly sweet. He was so kind. Nice chill first day. No big deal. There's the people are hollering at me to go grab things and they're using names that I don't understand. There is a fabric backdrop material in stage and television and film called duvetine. And I had no idea what that was because my school didn't ever use it. None of the schools I went to ever used it. I had never heard this term before. And someone's hollering at me and yelling at me to go get the duvetine. And I'm like, is that like Ovaltine? I thought it was like a drink or a medication or something. I was just so confused. And I had to like go up to somebody and like whisper to them, what's duvetine? Like I didn't know what was going on at all. But I only went to school there for 2 years. I found I didn't really feel like I fit in at all in Los Angeles. And it's like Ovaltine and a duotang. Yeah, I had no idea what was going on. Fine. Go get the skyhook. I'm like, yeah, huh? What? I was terrified. I didn't want to, I unlearned this eventually. I didn't want to not know what I was doing. I didn't want to appear to be new, which is kind of silly. And in my later professional life, as like a fine dining restaurant server, I would often have to train people, some of them who didn't have very much restaurant experience. And I would ask someone a question as their trainer, and they would look at me, and they'd look at me, and I'd look at them, and they'd be like, uh-huh. And I'd be like, you have no idea what I'm talking about. And they'd be like, I'd be like, it's okay. You're training. Now is the time to ask questions, not 3 months from now. Ask me the question. Tell me you don't know the thing. Have me show you again. 3 months from now is when it's a problem that you don't know it. Okay? They'd be like, okay. I'm like, I promise you won't be punished for not knowing something especially while you're training. Just ask. I was like, I've been here, at some jobs I've been here for 3 years. I still have to go ask the kitchen questions occasionally because I forget stuff. I'm human. Don't pretend like you know the answers. Just ask. We'll help you figure it out. You had the most severe anxiety with being trained and looking stupid because, yeah, sure. Hey, and unfortunately, a lot of times that comes from somebody treating you poorly when you didn't know something that nobody could really have possibly expected you realistically to know or to understand. So it's unfortunate, but I'd be like, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your guest. Like if you were sitting there asking questions about the menu and someone gave you, just made something up, you wouldn't like that. Hi, Nitro. Thank you for the hydrate. Wow, we got to 669.69 because they came in here and love bombed our campaign. I am a very happy girl right now. Why are they making a fourth Kung Fu Panda? Can't they let a good franchise rest? I don't know. I was kind of excited for the fourth Kung Fu Panda because they are very happy, fond memories for my husband and I of movies we've shared with our kids over the years. We're like planning on going and seeing it in the theater. Does it look like it's not good? Is it getting bad reviews or something? I understand. Maybe, it might feel sometimes like, could you come up with some new ideas and all that? But I mean, this is a new movie just in that same... And there is a limit to how many of them I think can be pulled off successfully. But what I don't understand is the remake after remake after remake of the actual plot of the same film, personally. Just because I feel like some of them are so iconic, it's really hard. It's like, well... It's different with something like live theater or like a song. When you're doing almost a shot-for-shot remake, but with different actors, I just feel like it feels very hollow and forced personally. But even that probably I could have my mind changed by a production. I try to be open-minded about it. You say that about Toy Story, yet you keep being secretly excited. Just don't make me cry like Toy Story 3. Pandas. What's up, Metakite? How are you? Yeah. Agreed. About the live action Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, some of these films are going to be somebody's first introduction to that stuff. So I really try not to yuck someone else's yum. But it is hard when it's something you have attachment to. But the Kung Fu Panda movies in particular, I'm like, I love Jack Black. I love is Bryan Cranston in this one again? I don't know. I haven't looked at the cast list. But my husband and I did see that they were coming out with a new one just the other day, and we were like, oh, we should take the kids to go see that. The movie looks great. You love Jack Black as a person and an actor. You'll still watch and enjoy the movie. You hope that the series gets a proper ending and is allowed to rest rather than being milked beyond enjoyment. Okay, I can understand that. But, I mean, I will say, Nitro, that there are some shows and some stories that end up having successful and, enjoyable and well-executed runs of decades or more in, television and stuff. So I think as long as they're doing the feeling of the rest of the movies and all that justice, I say bring it on. But I hear you. again, I'm also of the opinion that, like, even if something isn't for me or I don't like it, if other people do, they should enjoy it, you know? Like, let people enjoy things. You know what I mean? We become attached to pop culture, entertainment stuff. You know, especially I think if it is something that has meaning to us outside of just strictly like thinking it's fun or whatever. Can I do this with this small of a piece of black yarn? That's the question. I'm playing a little bit of yarn chicken here, chat. Yeah, I don't know. I have to go twice here. Maybe I can. Well, back to your regularly scheduled nice chill crafting stream content. So we have dynamics here is what I like to say. It's not all one tempo or one atmosphere for us, which I understand might be kind of jarring for some people, but I like have fun in here. And also sometimes actually get some stuff done. Oh, yeah, there was plenty. Wasn't sure.